Welcome to my pre-algebra class. We are on chapter 9, section 4. We're going to be using proportions to solve word problems. The following example: the Daily Gazette charges $7.20 for 3 weeks of home newspaper delivery. At this rate, what is the cost of 8 weeks of home delivery? There are several ways you could set up this proportion, but the minute you decide how you set up your first fraction, the second fraction needs to be set up the same way. So I'm putting the money the Gazette charges over the weeks that it will deliver for that amount. So we had $7.20 for 3 weeks, and we're looking for the cost, so we put the X on top since the money's on top, for 8 weeks of delivery. And then we do cross products, so it'd be $7.20 times 8 equals 3x. And let's pull up the calculator. We have 57.6 equals 3x, and then divide both sides to solve for x by 3. And we get 3 goes into 5 once, 2 left over. 3 goes into 27, 9. And bring down the decimal point, and 3 into 6 is 2. So it would cost $19.20 for 8 weeks. We're ready to start the assignment. So your worksheet is needed, 112. Notebook paper, full heading on your paper, skip a line. It's worksheet 112, 1 to 9. Problem number 2. It says the ratio of boys to girls in a science class is 2 to 3. So this is boys to girls. There are 18 girls in the class. How many students in the class are boys? So we do have the number of girls that goes down on the bottom. And we're looking to find out how many boys are in the class based on that ratio. Cross products, 2 times 18 is 36, equals 3 times x. Divide both sides by 3, and there would be 12 boys in the class. Problem number 4, recent school bond passed with 3 out of every 4 votes in favor to the bond. A total of 2,550 people voted against the bond. How many people voted in favor of the bond? So the 3 stands for those in favor. 4 represents the total number of people voting. So if there were 3 in favor, there would be 1 against, and that would add up to 4. So a total of 2,550 people voted against. That would go down below. And we're trying to find out how many voted in favor. So we're going to take 3 times 2,550. And using our calculator, 3 times 2,550, there were 84,150 for it. Problem number 6, Isabel worked 32 hours last week and was paid $192. At that same rate, what will Isabel be paid if she works 40 hours this week? So we could put the number of hours she worked on top and her pay on the bottom. So for 32 hours, she received $192. And the question is, if we're doing the same rate of work, what will she be paid if she worked 40 hours this week? So 40 hours would go on top, and X, what we're looking for, her pay on the bottom. Cross products, we get 32X equals 40 times 192. And 40 times 192 is 7,680. Divide both sides by 32. And she would make $240. And the last problem, number 8. 5 compact cars were sold for every 3 sedans sold at a car dealership last month. A total of 21 sedans were sold last month. How many compact cars were sold? Well, we could put the number of compact cars on top. And for every 5, there were 3 sedans sold. So a total of 21 sedans, that would have to go on the bottom, were sold last month. How many compact? So we're looking for compact. The X would be on top. Cross products, 5 times 21 equals 3X. 5 times 21 is 105 equals 3X. Divide by 3. And 3 goes into 10, 3, 1 less over, 3 into 15, 5. So there were 35 compact cars sold. Be sure you check the answer key on your worksheet as you do the odds.